Yo, what's good everybody? In this tutorial, I'll show you how to master Afrobeat beats in FL Studio using a clean industry level mastering chain used for Davido, Omah Lay and modern Afro-fusion type beats. You will learn step by step how to clean your mix using EQ, glue your beat with compression, how to add loudness with soft clipping, how to widen your stereo image, how to control frequencies with multiband compression, and how to make your beat loud but clean with a limiter. This is a practical workflow you can use immediately on your beats to get a professional streaming ready sound. Perfect for Afrobeat producers, type beat creators and beginners learning mastering. Alright, so first thing first, before mastering, master channel must peak around neg 6 dB, no red clipping anywhere, kick and bass already balanced, hearts not too harsh. If your mix is bad, mastering won't serve it. Alright, so let's drag our wave into FL Studio. Alright, so there you go. That's our wave right here. So the cleaning stage, let me just drag my wave into the, okay, there you go. So we're gonna start with EQ. Listen to the song. So we're gonna cut everything around around 25 hertz right here. Right there. Then we're gonna have to reduce mad around 250 hertz. Don't cut too much, at least do neg 1 to neg 2, neg 2 to neg 3 dB is fine. You can do neg 2 to 3. Okay, let's target neg 3. Then we're gonna boost here around 10 kilohertz, at least 2 dBs right there. Okay, so what you should hear is clean bass, less boxy sound, brighter melody. That's what you want to achieve when you are working with this parametric EQ. Stage 2, let's compress the sound, let's add some compression to glue it. So let's glue the sound with compressor and let's see. So we're gonna set our ratio to 2 to 1. That, and we're gonna be attacking 25 to 30, 25 to 30, yeah, 25 to 30 milliseconds, and release 100. 100 right there. 100 to 120. This is okay. Now let's do our threshold. So you gotta adjust your threshold until you see 1 to 2 dB gain reduction. So as you work with the threshold, you also got to observe your master, master leveling till you see make 1 to 2 dB reduction. So let's go. Notice we are picking around. We were picking around next 6 dB, but after adding threshold, now I can see we've dropped by neg 1 to 2 dB like that. Alright, so what we wanna get from this is beat feels lighter, instruments stick together, no pumping. If we achieve this in compression, we can move to the next stage. Soft clipping, loudness secret. Soft clipping, the loudness secret. Let's add soft clipping here. Very important too. Threshold can be set to, we can set our threshold to 2.5. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2.5. We're gonna set the post gain. Let's increase it slowly, 3 to 5 dB. And remember, take note, we don't want to exceed this level. So just raise it so that you peak there. Okay. If it distorts too much, lower again. Alright, so step 4, stereo width. We add space in the mix, Let's add stereo enhancer. There you go. So you're gonna keep the separation between, we'll set the separation between 20 to 30, percent. 20 to 30%. Okay, there you go. So yeah, I think I'll just use this here. So we want the melody to spread wider. Kick stays in center. Professional stereo feel, that's what we want to achieve by using this. Alright, so let's move on to step 5. Multiband compression. Just light control. So we're gonna start with the low band here, around 0 to 20 Hz. So our ratio, I'm gonna set the ratio 2.5 to 1. So only reduce peaks, 2 dB, don't reduce too much. Let's check out the range here. So we're gonna set the ratio to 5 to 1. 5 to 1. Better. Okay. Let's set it 8. yeah, 1.8 to 1, yeah, that's okay for the mid. Smooth instrument slightly, you know, this smoothens the instrument slightly. Now the high band right here, we're gonna set our ratio to, let's see, 1.5 to 1. Sometimes the sharpness, hear that? Alright, so what we want to hear is controlled bass, smooth mids, clean highs, you know. That's what we want to achieve here. The bass must be controlled. Alright, so let's go to the final stage. We add limiter. The limiter can do better. There you go. So we're gonna set the ceiling to make 0.8. Okay. Now we're gonna increase the gain slowly. What we want is loudness, but not clipping. So as you increase the gain, make sure it's not clipping.
Mavuto nayo yakapaka yamayonesa muntu monga ali nzeru usiku wonse kuganiza chichita kukanga kupona tulo ndiwe muntu iwe vinako ukadwale bipi sasa mukako kusakaniza madingi balako bati kuli mulungu pemperako aya mavuto ya baba uneshasha palasunga ngene sanga temusemu na moba lelo.
Alright, final listening test. Test your beat on phone speakers, headphones, low volume in room. Check. Kick still strong. Vocals, melody clear. Not harsh on ears. So pro tip, this is what makes it sound commercial. If your beat sounds too flat, reduce compression. Too harsh, lower highs in EQ. Too weak, increase soft clip slightly. You hear that? Simple signal flow. EQ, compression, soft clip, stereo enhancer, multiband and limiter. So that's how we do it. Now let's listen to this the track before we close. Check it out. How loud are we?
Tax made it.
If you think to vakayena, life yakayena. Uzapeza chanila masekelela mavela mushe. Mailo kuyesa vitu vafuta vitu vakangaso. Satana wagantu. Asakati wona we.
Sounds good for me. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more FL tutorials and beatmaking content. Peace.